An address delivered by Dr. Kochukwu Agu, the President, CEO of NNAUSA. The Chairman of the Council, Nze Ezewako. Distinguished members of the Council Executive, including Dr. Ngozi Nnaji, Mazi Sinclair Obajo, and other respected council members here present. Our own Vice President, Mrs. Comfort Obena, and all our executive members, our esteemed past presidents, those who are present and those who are not here today. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to this 68th semi-annual Joint National Council meeting. I thank the Dallas City Chapter Leadership, Mr. Peter Ebere, his executive team, and entire membership for their warm hospitality and excellent organization of this important gathering. Can you please put your hands together for them? Let us take a moment to honor members we have lost, those who devoted themselves to this association with commitment, sacrifice, and insight. Many serve in various capacities at both national and chapter levels, yet sadly are no longer here with us today. And I will encourage your indulgence at this time, if you don't mind, please, can we rise as we observe a minute silence for our departed loved ones. May the Lord hear our prayers. Pioneer leaders and ex-presidents, as we reflect on our journey today, we must pause to honor the sacrifices, vision, and dedication of our pioneers who laid the foundation of this great association. Their courage, the foresight gave birth to the platform we proudly stand on today. I also wish to recognize the immense contribution of our past presidents, both those present with us today and those who are not here. And I would just want to pause and recognize Dedemuto Udo Jacob. Please, Dedemuto, you're welcome, sir. Past president. Onyengo Fopalamana, Mazi Victor Ahuronye. Mazi Ahuronye, please, can you greet your people? Thank you very much. And other leaders here present, we recognize you. Your hard work, commitment, and dynamic leadership have kept this association vibrant, relevant, and progressive. The resilience of our pioneers and the determination of our leaders have shaped our path and strengthened our identity. It is therefore our collective responsibility not only to remember those who came before us and appreciate their service, but also to build upon their legacy by promoting justice, unity, and advancing the shared progress of our people. The state of the association, distinguished members, today's gathering is more than just a routine council meeting. It is a moment of personal reflection. Where are we today as an association? Who are we as council members? It's also a moment of renewal of our commitment to this executive body, and also for we to take responsibility for the association that we love. We have gathered here to renew our promise, to stand together in our tradition, and to be united while working towards a safe and prosperous future for Ngwa people. Our choices today shape how future generations will remember each of us. Let us act with integrity. Let us act with compassion. Let us act with fairness, so that those who are coming behind us will be so proud of what you did here today. Our National Convention. The great city of Houston will host this year's annual convention. Our Texas region chapters include Houston, Katy, and Austin, who will be hosting us in the summer. We are continuing our tradition of holding some of the lectures that we had during the last convention in order not to waste the time after eating, after the church programs. We'll be continuing that. But a lot of promises were made. And I can proudly tell you that some of those promises have been fulfilled. And I know you want to hear. First one, financial growth. Last year, the financial secretary and members of the executive laid a proposal. Instead of allowing our idle money in our bereavement account, we can invest a chunk of it. And we asked, out of 400,000 and change that we had in that account, can we just invest only 200,000? And a promise was made to this council that if you can only grant us that proposal, that we are looking at an interest or a yield of $5,000. And you trusted us and you gave us your mandate. And I can tell you today that we invested that 200,000, and the financial secretary will be telling you soon that we surpassed that $5,000 that we promised you. Financial transparency, a cash refund. To continue with our transparency for this association, we went to Dallas, we went to St. Louis, and we negotiated with the hotel. But an issue happened at the hotel that cost us our disunity, a little comfort. And I went into action with our attorney to meet with them, to ask for what belongs to this association. And I can proudly tell you, some of you didn't have water in your room. Some lacked AC. We didn't keep quiet, although we were not everywhere. We went to them with the attorney. And at the end of the day, not only that they canceled some of the debt, things that we should have paid, they came up with a compensation. And that compensation, I can proudly tell you here, which most of you have not had. They asked me if they can pay that money into my personal account. And if they do that, give them very wonderful recommendation and all of that, because it was an inadvertent occurrence. But I said no, pay it into NNAUSA's account. And I can tell you here, proudly, that the sum of $14,000 was given as compensation to this association. And they paid it directly into NNAUSA's, they gave me a check. And I can tell you this, because I said no, it should not go into my account. They said it could just go right away. But I said no. Paid into the account. They said they cannot wire. They can only wire into me, but they cannot wire the account. I said, unless if I want a check. But it will take the next 7 days for the check to come. I said, I better wait for 7 days than the wire. So I can tell you that that check was paid into your account, $14,000. The youth development. I commend you all for your vote last summer to establish the first of its kind for young people. The Young Adults Network. I am pleased and proud to report that they are sharing this roof today with us as their first summit against all odds. This network is also serving as a national platform that connects young members of Ngwa origin, regardless of their location. It has provided a national platform for our young people to connect, grow, and contribute meaningfully to our association. Their presence at this meeting marks a historic milestone. Let us be clear. This initiative has so far not replaced NNAUSA, and it will not. Young people is not a replacement for NNAUSA. It is only our future. We must support, we must guide, and we must empower them. If you have inadvertently worked in any form, if you have worked in any form against the success of these young professionals coming to us, if you in your heart has worked against them in any way possible, you are here today forgiven, but sin no more. They need our support, and they need it now. Unity Complex. Following sustained consultation and engagement with the Executive Governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Chioma Oti, construction has commenced on the road linking the Omadru Road, which is at the express, linking the express all the way to Okulumobo, and he's going to continue from their commitment into the town. And I will say, it's a promise made by the governor, and it's a promise already being fulfilled. The construction, though is incomplete, as it has not connected the Unity Complex building, it has not passed through our gate. But anybody that knows that environment, the most important was that road, that access road that they are creating. And the quality of work that is going on, most of you have seen the pictures that passed through. I know that they will have their report to give. I hope we receive thoughtful suggestions today and solutions regarding the outstanding work surrounding Unity Complex. I wish to acknowledge the dedication of the building committee members who have been working tirelessly, thinking through, suggesting, and also working with me to recommend some of the efforts that will facilitate access to the building and also make sure that in time not too long that we'll be able to use it. Then we have our cultural preservation, Okungwa TV, Ngwa dialect. Our key cultural preservation initiative is Okungwa TV, a platform designed to promote and sustain the Ngwa dialect. Language is a vital component of cultural identity, and this initiative will provide an avenue for teaching, documenting, and sharing a dialect with both present and future generations. We are grateful for the support received from Council to launch this technology-based initiative. And I can tell you today, we have successfully developed a mobile app, and it's Nkwa mobile app. And that mobile app that will be demonstrated here today will show you that mobile app will be able to provide ongoing language opportunities for members of NNAUSA, not only to the young people, but to everyone. What are we going to do? Soon, on your phone, you'll be able to download an app that belongs to NNAUSA, whether you're old or you're young. And that app will have all the information about this association and also be training our people with Igbo language. And everywhere you are, once you have that app, it's open to you. And that's the project of this administration. Financial support and pledges and blessings. We are currently facing financial challenges that limit our ability to fund both ongoing and upcoming projects. Without your financial contributions and innovative fundraising efforts, these projects cannot continue. It is important that we build mutual trust and show appreciation for those who have generously given their resources to support this association. Giving and fulfilling your commitment is truly rewarding. We should all back the fundraising initiative led by this current administration, who have drawn on our personal friends, personal network to generate funds that will sustain some of our social programs, investing in our young people, expanding our community outreach efforts. These dedications of reaching out to even our friends for them to help the association should only be recognized, should only be appreciated, and should only be respected, and not to be criticized. Ngwa TV, in furtherance to our technological exploration, I will be happy to task our cultural director, Prince Olwell Wandu, to start again, revitalize what he was doing before. The Ngwa TV, under NNAUSA Cultural Department, it will continue to focus on promoting our traditions, history, and cultural narratives through the app and mobile through our website. Through this platform, we will document stories, customs, and historical perspectives that define whom we are. It will also serve a digital archive and educational resource for NNAUSA members. And if you like, you can tap also the look one who has been writing so much on our tradition. We need to document all of those and put them in an archive. NNAUSA News. Another important development is NNAUSA News, a platform dedicated to sharing information about our projects, programs, and community achievements. This initiative will help keep members informed and strengthen communication across all chapters. NNAUSA programs and initiatives. Our VPI program, led by Chief Okechukwu Etifu. Please, Okechukwu Etifu, are you here? Thank you very much for this sacrifice of being here. Thank you. Ngwa Educational Outreach Foundation, NEOF, through Dr. Amarachi Oria. Dr. Amarachi, are you here? Thank you. Thank you for being here. They are not council members, but they made the sacrifice. They will also have the Skill Acquisition Program through Mr. Okezie Amalaha. I understand he's not here, but he sent a representative. These initiatives have surpassed everyone's expectation this last year, and we are more visible than it has ever been. Through the dedication of these leaders and the volunteers, our gift of chairs, exercise books, scholarships, skill acquisition, imparted the school children across 9 local government areas of Ngwa origin in Abia State. The expired limited funds provided to these people. I can tell you here that some of them went tasking themselves to be able to meet the mandate they were given, to make sure that those things are provided. And I commend you guys for that. Membership drive. We will continue to grow. Our association is still growing. And just a couple of weeks ago, I reached out to an Ngwa organization in New England, people of Ngwa origin. As NNAUSA is continuing to grow, I established a connection with Ngwa leaders across New England region. I had a meeting with them over Zoom. And they include people from Massachusetts, Vermont, Boston, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire. As you may recall, our Boston chapter has been inactive, and it looks like it's no more even in existence. There is a need to re-engage our members from that area and reintegrate them into NNAUSA. I intend to refer these contacts to Membership and Globalization Committee so that they will initiate the official registration process. My initial contact with them proved to me that they have over 20-something people, and they have been participating in Igbo culture, Igbo activities of that region. And they are the ones holding the Igbo region, and they are all Ngwas. So why are they not going to be a member? So I'm going to task our globalization team to work with me to make sure that those people are reintegrated into this association. Upcoming NNAUSA election 2025. As we approach this new election cycle, I urge every member to prioritize very important things. Prioritize competence over popularity. Prioritize integrity over familiarity. and make sure that you pay attention to somebody who can serve over personal ambition. Let us collectively elect dedicated and qualified professionals who demonstrate true humility to serve this great association. Without such individuals, I can tell you this as a president, we risk limiting our capability for thoughtful decision making. And we may be lacking the willingness to make necessary sacrifice and take calculated risk on behalf of this association. It is important to remember that not everything that glitters is gold. The success and progress of the association depend on the experience and commitment of those you have chosen for key leadership positions in this association. I would like to remind everyone that NNAUSA operates as a non-for-profit organization. It is a tax-exempt organization. It is not a political party. And it should not be used as a platform to exercise our political wisdom. I encourage those with an interest in politics to pursue city or council elections in their various localities. And as NNAUSA is not the appropriate venue for those partisan discussions, I urge members to engage constructively and respect each other, collective endeavors. That will help us. And if you contest and win in your local area, NNAUSA will support you and will be proud of you. But this is not a punching boss for your political activities. What has been the lessons learned within the last 1 year? It is obvious that any member of the association or their children elected to lead our valued organization will expect the full backing of members of executive and members of this council. I am here today passionately seeking your support and your guidance as I will work to elevate NNAUSA, fulfilling my promises as a president rather than wear obstacles or somebody widening any gap, perceived gap. We want to ruin this association. The success of this association relies on collective effort, strong support of everyone here, and close collaboration between the executive members and the council. Now is the moment to lay down our differences. Now is the time for every one of us that cares for this association to unite for the sake of this great association and community we are all committed to serve. In closing, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to members of our executive, Madam Comfort Obenda, and I would also want to express my thanks to Chief Mrs. Ihoma Ozije. I would also want to thank Mrs. Vivian Ayeni, and also have that respect for our own Prince, Orwell Wandu. And I also want to thank my sister, Mrs. Chinenye Eze, for all their support and sacrifice for this association. Like every organization, we encounter distractions and challenges along the way. Yet, our ability to remain focused, pragmatic, and united continues to guide us toward meaningful progress. As your national president, I am highly committed to work with members of the executive, members of the National Council, and all members with integrity, with transparency and accountability for continuous improvement of our great association. Therefore, I ask everyone to bring strategic and achievable ideas that can truly impact this association positively. Let us therefore remain committed to our shared vision for this meeting, together in tradition, united in progress, and secure a prosperous future for generations to come. May wisdom guide our decisions. May courage inspire our actions. And may unity remains the foundation of everything we do as members of this association. May the Lord bless us in Jesus' name. Thank you, NNAUSA.
Thank you, Mr. President.